Hey guys, Robin here, and welcome to another movie review. Today, as I promised, I am going to be reviewing Poltergeist. Yeah, Poltergeist. Now this copy here, the 1987 MGM UA home video release isn't the one I watched. I watched this version here. Yeah, the Contemporary Classics edition, which isn't as cool as this one because look at this. Anyway, now Poltergeist is one of the most iconic horror movies that was made during the 80s. In fact, it was released in June of 1982, which was a very good month for 80s horror and sci-fi. In addition to this, there was also Blade Runner, The Thing, E.T., and this isn't a horror movie, but it's an iconic 80s movie, Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Now, Poltergeist stars Joe Beth Williams, Craig T. Nelson, um, Dominique Dunn, Oliver Robbins, and Heather O'Rourke as the Freeling family, who go through um, they find out that their house, well, their things are unusual things are happening in their house, like all the chairs in the kitchen are stacked on top of the table in seconds. Heather O'Rourke is able to be pushed across the kitchen by a mysterious force. And a lot of crazy stuff happens in this movie. Uh, this movie was nominated for the Oscar for Best Special Effects, but lost to E.T., which which I think that Poltergeist should have won that Oscar because with the effects for E.T., all they really did was E.T. himself, E.T.'s spaceship, E.T.'s glowing, and the flying bikes. Whereas where but Poltergeist relies far more on special effects than E.T. does. So I feel that Poltergeist should have gotten that like best special effects Oscar. So um so one night the Freelings fall asleep. They leave their TV on, and Heather O'Rourke, no, Carol Ann approaches. Carol Ann approaches, and like a spectral, like a ghostly hand comes out of the TV, and it like shoots a hole like in the wall, and Carol Ann turns to her parents and says, "They're here." Like Poltergeist. Poltergeist, and she and that night, well, crazy stuff happens. Like everything in Carol Ann and Robbie's room starts spinning, and Carol Ann ends up sucked into, I guess, purgatory, and that like in of itself is scary. um, like the parents, their youngest kid is trapped somewhere, and she could be like and she's like in danger, and she's like scared, and so they end up bringing in like a group of experts, One there's that the video I uploaded to kind of promote this review. Um, well, yeah, there's that infamous scene where the guy looks in the mirror and he's like pulling off his, he's just like ripping off his face like down the bone, and and like and like I saw that as a kid, and it friggin' messed me up. Like for like a good month or like 2 weeks to a month, like I was too afraid to look into a mirror because I thought that I wanted to like rip my face off, and also and also and also like I was hesitant to watch Poltergeist in the first place. Not for this review. I mean, years and years ago. Like, well, back when I was a kid, I was hesitant to watch it because I was afraid that if I watched any movies about like demons, possessions, poltergeist, I was afraid that it would like bring demons to the house or something. Yeah, and yeah, this and um yeah. So a little person, is it Tangina Barons? I probably got that last name horribly incorrect. Played by Zelda Rubinstein or Steen. She cleans the house and manages to get Caroline back, which is a freaking amazing scene. But and the Freeling decide to pack up and get the heck out of that house, and who can blame them? But the house is not in fact clean, and Robbie's clown toy tries to kill him, which leads to a scene with Robbie attacking and ripping the clown apart, saying, I hate you, murderer, I hate you," like that, and and this like creature, it looks like a skeleton, but it walks on all fours and has really, really long legs, arms, and back. And and it's really scary at first until you realize that the roar coming from this creature, it actually the roar from the MGM lion. You can't see it too well. Um, and like this scene is really suspenseful because like because to me like any like horror scenes that involve like the house being destroyed is like intense. There are like skeletons bursting through the floor in the kitchen, and they like get the family in the car and they speed off, and we are treated to a magnificent special effect of the actual house like collapsing in on itself and getting like sucked into another dimension. It it is freaking awesome. And like just before that happens, like when Callie and Robbie are in the room, the closet turns into like a fleshy like tunnel, like with like a tentacle snaking out, like trying to get him. And like Poltergeist is one of my favorite '80s movies. Like it is wonderfully written. The special effects, the special effects should have won that best special effects Oscar. and and Poltergeist was successful enough to spawn two sequels: Poltergeist 3, Poltergeist 2, The Other Side, and Poltergeist 3. Now, I have seen Poltergeist 3 before, and it's not as good as the first movie. One of the biggest issues I had with Poltergeist 2 is that they do not explain the absence of the eldest daughter Dana, like, at all. And of course, the reason why Dana couldn't reprise her role is because the actress playing her, Dominique Dunn, was murdered by a boyfriend, and that leads me into a discussion on the Poltergeist curse. Now, this film franchise is said to be cursed because a few people involved in the making of them actually died. Like, before Poltergeist hit theaters, Dominique Dunn was murdered by her boyfriend. Dominique Dunn was murdered by her boyfriend. Poltergeist 2, the actor who plays Reverend Kane, Julian Beck, like, when he was playing Kane in Poltergeist 3, in Poltergeist 2, Julian Beck, he was actually dying of late stage terminal cancer, which is why he looks like death. The actor playing him was literally dying at the time, and like, and that's just crazy. Yeah. In fact, Poltergeist 2 was Julian Beck's last movie before the cancer got him. And back to Dominique Dunn again. Um, Poltergeist was her only theatrical role. Everything that she made before Poltergeist and for the short period after she was in TV episodes and TV movies, and that was it. But possibly the saddest victim of the Poltergeist curse was one of only two actresses to appear in all three movies, and that was Heather O'Rourke herself. She while filming Poltergeist 3, Heather O'Rourke sadly passed away on February 1st, 1988. She had something wrong with her intestines. She was misdiagnosed with Crohn's disease, and she passed away. And she was only 12 years old. Yeah, I'm kind of tearing up because I'm talking about someone who died so young. And yeah, well, yeah. And Tangina Barons, she also passed away shortly after. Well, she passed away long after everyone else did. Yeah. So, yeah. Back to my original point. Poltergeist. I love this movie. I recommend it, but I cannot recommend the sequels, like, at all, because, like, well, I mean, I've seen Poltergeist 2. I haven't seen Poltergeist 3, and like, yeah, I just recommend that you stick with this one, that you stick with the original. Now, I have seen the remake of Poltergeist that came out in 2015, and well, I mean, and well, I mean, it's not as good as the original because, like every remake of an 80s movie, it uses CG, but I haven't seen the remake in years, but uh, for what it is, it's okay. I mean, it's nothing that's gonna, like, set the world on fire. It's nothing like it's not like, yeah, like the remake actually shows the world that its equivalent of Heather of Cal and Anne goes into. So there's that. and a drone is used to explore this realm. So, but yeah, I mean, the first one is awesome. This one, not really. This one, I don't know. The remake, is kind of eh. But thank you all for watching this review, and I will see you all in the near future. Peace.